You may recognise this as London Fenchurch St station, tucked away in the corner of a little square here, and I'm getting an urge to go to Southend. And as you know, I'm visiting every station in the UK, so now seems like a good moment to visit every c2c station. Come and join me. The sun is shining, the sky is blue. Worryingly, the DLR train is winning. Come to Dagenham Dock to have a look at the cranes. That's the best we've got.
This is one of the nicest smelling lifts I've ever been in.
Does this not excite you?
It excites me.
This looks totally fine. Did not expect to be going up ladders today. Well, already once you get into Fenchurch Street, it feels a bit dated on the inside. I'm getting a very big 70s vibe. I know this is one of the stations I wanted to close. I think that 11:24 degrees should do me. As I do with every London terminal station, the first thing I'm going to do is leave quickly. It's very dark and dingy in this station. I do love a good c2c train. I think this is going to be a very, very enjoyable day. So we're just waiting to depart now. The first station will be Limehouse. Limehouse sounds nice, and I think there's water at Limehouse, so let's check it out. So literally just at the end of the platforms at Fenchurch Street is Tower Gateway DLR station. One day I'll do all of the stations of that, but right now I'm focusing on the National Rail ones.
The next station is Limehouse.
We're racing a DLR train. Worryingly, the DLR train is winning. We're not far off Limehouse now.
We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
So this is Limehouse, a fairly default London station. Gonna get out and try and find some water. Hope it's not too far. Oh, you can also change here for the DLR. It turns out DLR is faster than a c2c train. So right next to Limehouse station is the entrance to the Rotherhithe Tunnel, which was built in 1908. It's actually newer than the first Blackwall Tunnel. It's now one of the lesser used tunnels, and it's narrow. You can actually technically walk and cycle through it too, though I don't fancy doing that. But that's not going to take me to water, so I'm not going that way. I'm going towards Limehouse Basin. Wherever I try and film, there's always somebody with a power tool. I found the water. This is Limehouse Basin. It was originally Regent's Canal Dock. It's basically a junction between the Regent's Canal, the Limehouse Cut, and just over there is the River Thames. Obviously now very different to what it was back in the day. Fun fact, I've driven Lorna's narrowboat through here in a video that never got released. Actually, I seem to remember Lorna released her version of the video, so I'll drop a link in the relevant place. This is nice. Got Canary Wharf towering down over us. The sun is shining, the sky is blue, and I have no plan. I don't even know what trains I'm getting. I couldn't think of a better location to say a massive, massive thank you to my lovely Patreons. They're helping me visit every single station in the UK and to bring me places like Limehouse Basin. This is amazing. Thank you so much, guys. If you want to get your name onto this list that's scrolling below, the links to do so are in the description. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sadly, I guess I better get back to the station. Right, so I'm back at the platforms at Limehouse now. I'm trying to get my first trip on a 720 today. I haven't been on c2c since I came into service. Next station's West Ham and then Barking. Now, I've already visited those in the District Line series, so rather than go through them all again, I'm still going to get on and off, but we're going to montage to the next station after that. And I haven't yet decided if it's going to be Upminster or the one on the other branch. I should get the names and I should make a plan. See you on the other side.
We are now approaching West Ham. The next station is Barking.
I found somebody at Barking.
Hello.
Why do I keep bumping into you at Barking?
Why is your theory that the train would be empty wrong?
I don't know. I don't even know what station we're going to next.
Welcome aboard the c2c rail service to Grey, calling at Dagenham Dock, Rainham, Purfleet and Rainham.
I have an inkling Dagenham Dock isn't going to be exciting.
Could be wrong.
Dagenham Dock.
It kind of looks like the District Line stations.
It does. It looks like it's trying to hang on to some kind of heritage that it just no longer has. Like, that's a massive road viaduct. We're surrounded by metal fences.
I think that's quite philosophical. That, you know, back in the day, everything would have been coming in by ship to the docks, and now it's been stolen by this road.
What road even is that?
The A13?
There's another one over there. They're everywhere. Right, okay, pylon count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pylons I can see. So Bryn, that's for you. There were 0 redeeming features here. Lorna's pointed out it's a nice crane. That's the best we've got?
2 nice cranes?
Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. Come to Dagenham Dock to have a look at the cranes. How do you feel about the lift?
This is one of the nicest smelling lifts I've ever been in.
I definitely expected a stronger smell.
It has exceeded my expectations.
Dagenham Dock might not have many interesting things, but it does have HS1 there.
I've decided something.
Okay.
You're just known as Jen on the move.
Yeah.
So no one knows your actual full name. People assume it's Jennifer. But I reckon, with the privileged position you've put yourself in, you can choose to be Jen, short for anything. So from now on, you are Jen, short for hydrogen.
Why?
Because I saw Starlight Express and there was a train in there called Hydrogen and it was one of the best characters.
Okay, I'm in.
It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when for hydrogen.
If I get a song, I'm fine with this. Right, I don't like this station. Let's go and wait for the next train.
Come on then, Hydro.
The next station is Rainham.
Tell you what, Rainham is the place to be. Like, that whole train got off here, so I'm going to hazard a guess that when we get our next train from here, it might be fairly quiet. There's a mule here for, I assume, Rainham, but you can only see rain. Mood. That's definite mood.
Rainbow.
There's a pylon. They're very big on the pylons in this part of the world. It's even making it into their art. It's a very industrial part of London, isn't it, here?
It is. It's a pedestrian crossing there.
That's like a proper level crossing. We're going to talk about an exciting level crossing. Mm-hmm. Does this not excite you?
It excites me.
This is basically a fairly pointless level crossing because it was originally built for a road that used to cross here, but HS1 has since happened and now there is no road anymore, but this still exists. So it's a little quirky level crossing, and I know you like the little quirky weird things. After the last couple of stations, I didn't have high expectations of Rainham, but it actually seems quite nice here. What do you think of Rainham?
If we had more time, or if we had our bicycles with us, it's really nice if you go down by the marshes and the river and all that.
So I'm getting the impression that the building, they've tried to do it up with a bit of like modernish panelling there, but forgot the top half exists. I really needed that breeze.
Yeah.
That was refreshing. Lorna, I'm going to put you on the spot. Give us some words of wisdom from Rainham.
This Sunday, the 11th of August, there are engineering work.
There's loads of buses outside to go away from here.
On the Gen scale, it's all right. I think we have our first c2c delay. It's currently a minute and a half late. c2c's never delayed.
But it's not late until it's 2 minutes late.
I can confirm. It's definitely not getting here within 2 minutes.
We'll see.
The 1546 service to Rainham is delayed.
Here it is. Where did that get to? I do actually like down here, by the way. On the front of the train, it actually tells you what time service it is. With the nightmare journey I had down on the Vanity this morning, that would have actually been useful. We don't seem to be in a rush to leave. And the train going the other way has been approaching for ages now, and that still hasn't gone into the platform. How does c2c suddenly fail when I get here? When it's always so good? You're on here all the time, right?
Every day.
It's normally really good, right?
Yes.
Relative to, say, Avanti.
Absolutely.
So it's just me that's the problem.
Yes.
Figures.
Afternoon everybody, ladies and gents, apologies for the late running, it's due to Rainham crossing signal failure.
So that probably doesn't bode well for the rest of my day.
I think you should cut your day short and go to Wimpy.
Again? Just had one. I think we're literally under HS1. At least somewhere gets high-speed rail. Not getting it in Manchester, are we? This is Purfleet. We're starting to get to the areas that are looking a bit nicer now. Am I going to be surprised or not? This is the nicest looking station so far. Admittedly, the bar's been very low.
I don't think it's going to be nicer than Rainham. I've never been to Purfleet.
I think we've only got 20 minutes here because that train was late. So I want to try and go that way. So let's go that way. This looks totally fine. I'm trying to get to the side of the river. I need to see some water. There's a wall between us and water. But I can see a ladder. Is it worth it?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
It was a punt and it was worth it. There's a QE2 bridge. There's the River Thames. There's Lorna. I'm coming down. Can I pass you the camera?
Oh my god, that's amazing. I take it all back. All of my Purfleet slander, I take it back. It's amazing.
Well, I couldn't come to London and not see the River Thames, could I?
This is so cool.
Right, controversial opinion. This is nicer than central London.
I agree with you.
Not a tourist for miles, apart from everybody on that bridge driving to France. I'm in my happy place. Unfortunately, because we were late, I can't stay here 11 minutes until the next train. So we need to scale the wall and head back to the station. Did not expect to be going up ladders today. So I assume that's some kind of flood wall-y thing. And yeah, if you come to Purfleet, come and take a look. That is really annoying. The barriers are down, and that's a very high bridge. Rush, rush, rush. I thought the barriers would have stayed down. We're already halfway up the steps now. We might as well go the whole way.
Come with them.
Purfleet, loved it, loved it, loved it. We've had a loop half stations on this line. One more left. Did you like it?
I did like it.
Did we actually find something that you liked?
I liked it, yeah. I think we've peaked though.
I think so. Greys, I have a feeling, might be a bit grey. Is it going to be one of those of outro and leave?
Yeah.
We are now approaching Grey.
Well, it looks like they're putting in lists for step-free access. That's only a good thing. Other than that, Grey's list looks a bit standard. Oh, would you look at the state of that? I'm hilarious, admit it. So of the stations so far, I think this is the most town-like place. It has actual shops. And the cutest level crossing I've ever seen. So diddy, I love it. Right, so that was the first part of my trip to do every stop on C2C. Thank you for joining me. Tell everyone who you are, because we haven't actually said yet.
I'm Lorna. and I make YouTube videos about my pretty pink narrowboat.
Small, it's pink, it's amazing. I'm going to leave a link over Lorna's head to the next video I think you should watch, but I'm going to continue my journey on the c2c network, so I'll see you next time.
Bye.
That was a risk, leaving the camera on the floor in Dagenham.